It is officially the third weekend of the Halloweekend Readathon. Of course, I will have all the hosts linked below. Cailey from Cailey's Books, Sav from Riven Reads, Katrina from Katrina Brown, and the creator and idea brain behind the entire event, Lexie from Books with Lexie. Idea brain. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna go with it. Idea brain. It is Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. TGIF. That's what the earrings say. It's Jason and it says TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. That's what it stands for. Wearing my candy corn ring. Wearing my freaking, well, I should kind of reverse this. Wearing my bracelet that says spooky season, bitch, and wearing my freaking also Camp Crystal Lake shirt for Friday the 13th, and you can't really see or tell, but I'm wearing crazy tights. I don't know if you could see them much better this way. There's cats. Anyway, there's the pumpkins. I will give you guys reading updates, but first I wanted to show you some freaking awesome Halloween mail from some of my favorite peeps. This is from my friend Patty. It says, wishing you a perfect Halloween, and there's like a cat at the bottom, and also freaking Jigsaw, and that part's creepy, but in a cool way. And then there's a very sweet note on the inside. I'm pushing it so you can't see it, because it's just a note for me. And also, I got a card from Kat. I just wanted to show you how cute the stickers are. Hell yeah, Kat's the best. She always really does a great job with stickers on her cards. She is a fan of stickers just like me. She also likes to scrapbook, so I just think it's so lovely to exchange cards with people. I still have to mail all my cards out, which I'm hoping to do tomorrow early. I also have to send out packages too. Oh my god, this is so cute, and there's candy corns on it. Ghosts and goblins come to play on October's final day. A quote from Rusty Fisher. She always puts little cute quotes in her cards, and she always dates them, so she put Halloween 2023. Wishing you the happiest Halloween ever. Hope you have a spooktacular spooky season filled with lots of treats and no tricks. Aw, love you, Kat. Very cute stickers on the inside. And also, look, candy corns, because she knows I love my candy. Oh god, that's the middle finger. I was trying to show you with like this, but like, yeah, that's not a good finger for whatever, for showing things. It makes it look like I'm mad at you guys, and I'm not. Anyway, loving the cards I'm getting. Thank you to everyone who has sent or will send a card. I really appreciate it. In terms of reading, I am reading for my main reading prompt a highly anticipated book, and that is Edenville, which I'm reading for my friend Amy from Amy Noel Reads for her book club, which is called the Dark Hearts Book Club. She is fantastic, and her club is so badass and fun. Really great reads. So I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know how far in I am. I know I'm at least 25% in, if not more. So the script app does not tell me how far in I am. All I know is that I'm loving it a lot. It is super weird, and there's definitely more that needs to be unraveled, but I cannot wait. I'm very pleased with how it's playing out, and I really like the writing style, so far everything about that read I'm very much enjoying. Other than that, I was going to start for my bonus prompt for a new to me author, a book called Remains by Andrew Cull, but I put that on hold because last night I started a Kindle book, and last night was the first day of Halloweekend, weekend 3. Today is Friday, as I said, Friday the 13th, so it's the second day of the weekend. But last night in bed, I wanted to read something on Kindle, so I just randomly started to read Red Harvest, which had been recommended to me time and time again by my friend Cameron Chaney over from the channel Library Macabre. He's also a fantastic author, so check him out. He's got a brand new book out called Autumn Crow High, Fresh Hell, and he sent me 2 copies. Thank you so much, Cameron. You are the freaking best. So anyway, I took his suggestion, and I'm finally reading this book. He has talked about this book for years, and the Halloween vibes are immaculate. I'm like 30% in. Actually, maybe I'm just 20% in on Kindle on that book, but it's freaking awesome. I'm loving it. I am anticipating it could be a 4-star at least, if not higher. So we will see. Fingers crossed. I'm really, really enjoying it. The vibes are there. And I wanted Halloween-y vibes. That's why I decided to pick it up. Because Cameron did just reiterate recently on a recent video how Halloween-y that book is. So, woo! Off to a good start for weekend 3. Have to go, about to help host a event on Lexie's channel. So it's the special Friday the 13th event for the 3rd weekend. Each weekend there's an event that one of the hosts or one of the co-hosts hosts, and this week is a surprise. So I'm gonna go and help with that, but I will make sure to keep checking in with you guys and letting you know what I've been up to. Hi! Outside of my swing, and Paul just brought in the mail. Amy sent me a package. Amy, what'd you send? I also have a package to send to you, and also a lot of other people, but freaking the post office today, they didn't have their program connected to where they would calculate postal shipping or something. I don't know the deets, but they had UPS and FedEx, and she was like, you really should come back. You've got so much to mail, and it's going to be too expensive. So come back and make sure that the system's working. So whatevs. Long story short, I couldn't mail your package, and I'm sad. I did mail some cards, though. I also got a card from Crystal. Eyeball hot drink bomb, white chocolate with mini marshmallows and poppin' candy. Oh, hell yeah. This is gonna be so amazing. So, like, you just put it in a hot drink, and it becomes a bomb. Like, not legit, but you know. Frankie Peeps, you are the best. Ooh, she even sent books. Why did you do this? Kill Your Pumpkins, which I've been wanting to read. Of course, where there's mail, there's Jackson, and he is sniffing at the box. Please do not knock over the tripod. Please. He just licked the box. Why? Stop. She gave me Kill Your Pumpkins. I will definitely be reading this. I'm going to try to fit it in. Look how short it is. It is 95 pages. Stop it. Stop licking my things. Anyway, that sounds so wrong. Your house is on fire, all your children are gone, and I can tell he's about to— No! God, please. Oh, God. Yay! I totally want to read this. I know that Amy read this. There's a pumpkin clown on the back. Look! Oh, I don't want to tear it. There's also a candy corn and a witch, and he just knocked at the thingy. Yay! And she told me she was going to send me this. Thank you! Speaks the Nightbird in Old School Edition. Thank you, Amy. You are the best. You didn't have to send all this. Ghosts and ghouls are out tonight with skeleton dancing in the pale moonlight. Ooh! Hey, Corn Queen, wishing you the best spooky. Jackson. No. You're killing me, Jackson. You're killing me. Ghosts and ghouls are out tonight with skeletons dancing in the pale moonlight. You're in for haunts and hoots and fright. Hope it's a magical Halloween night. I love it. Look how cute and beautiful this card is. I love you so much. She also sent awesome tarot cards with every card she sent, which is so cute. She talked about doing that in her vlog. If you have not been checking out her vlogs this freaking season, this month, whatevs, it's just been amazing. All the vlogs she's been releasing. It is truly top-notch content, and I couldn't recommend it highly enough. They're so cozy and so relaxing to watch her vlogs. I've been watching them like as soon as they come out every day. Sometimes I'll come out at like midnight, and sometimes I'll be like, I have to save it, but I really want to watch it right away. I usually like to watch videos on the treadmill or like while exercising, so I try to save it. So this card means, and look how cool it is. So let me kind of show you close. It says affirmators, okay? She knows like all like the things about interpreting the cards. Maybe she could help me interpret this, but the back says, connection. I'm connected to the multitudes, and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty banter about weather-related stuff. Cool, I love it. That's the back. It like tells you stuff about connection. Look at the pengies! I love pengies. This is so cool, Amy. I love it. Now for my card from Crystal. I will cover up all the addresses. But look, she drew a pumpkin and a bat. And there's the mystery machine, which I love Scooby-Doo. And look. She even wrote float like a balloon from It, you know, Pennywise bitch. Look at this lovely back of the card with all these wonderful stickers. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh, there's something in it, I see. I'm not gonna look at it yet. I don't know what it is. I just see something coming out of the bottom. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. You're making this difficult, you know. Oh my god, I love this so much. Who would be this excited about a bookmark? Me. Damn. Come on, Jax. Look. Your suffering will be legendary, even in hell. Amazing. I freaking love Hellraiser. It's my fave. And I like to quote it badly, as in, like, do bad impersonations of Pinhead. This is amazing. Look at Garfield. He's a vampy. Vampy Garfield. Oh, cool. And a Stranger Things sticker. I love you. I love you, Crystal. Thank you so much. You're one of the sweetest people, you and Amy, both. And I truly 100% mean that. Not just because you guys sent me cards. I just think you guys are sweet and so supportive of me. And I appreciate that so much. I don't want to get teary-eyed. This is Halloween, and your wish the happiest one you've ever seen. Happy Halloween. Look at all the beautiful characters from the movie. This is like one of my favorite movies of all time, so I love this card so much. Thank you both so much. You guys are the best. I'm so lucky to know you both. Seriously. Thank you. I'm getting teary. Whatever. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna stop before I keep going. It's been a few days, and I'm checking back in. I finally have some book updates. Sorry it took me so long. But I'm excited to report that I have finished Edenville, and it was for my main reading prompt of read a anticipated read, and I freaking loved it. At first when I finished it, I wasn't sure if I was going to rate it a 4.5 or a 5, but I think I have officially decided to rate it a 5-star because of my enjoyment level. Was it absolutely perfect? Not really. There were some things I think could have been a little bit different. And also, there was one character that at some points, he was a little annoying to me. Other than that, though, the vibes, I was there for the vibes. And I will have to clarify, so if you have been intrigued by Edenville, but you don't know if you want to read it, I'd say to really take a close look because it's categorized as horror on Goodreads, but in my opinion, it isn't fully horror. I would actually call it weird fiction. So if you go in expecting all this horror, I feel like you might be disappointed because I think it's much more of a bizarre / weird read. So those vibes are more strong than the horror vibes. There are horror elements, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I think it's more of just a weird good time. And I loved it. So because of the vibes and just how easy it was for me to get into and for me to enjoy the whole thing, I think I'm gonna give it a 5-star officially. So woohoo! The first 5-star of October! Alright, so also I am 82% in to a book I'm reading on Kindle, which is Red Harvest by Patrick C. Green. So originally, for the bonus prompt of read a new to you author, I was going to read Remains by Andrew Cull. Never read anything by him, but I decided on a whim to read Red Harvest because I needed something on my Kindle one night, and I just started reading it, and it was very, very easy to read. So I have not read anything by Patrick C. Green either, so it works for the same bonus prompt. This I'd like to still try to fit in if possible. But the one great thing about Red Harvest is that it's got uber Halloween-y vibes, which is what I was looking for. I felt like I had some things that had a little bit of autumn vibes here and there so far this month, but nothing that really was screaming Halloween to me. But Red Harvest definitely screams Halloween. It's a fun little slasher. It isn't perfect either, but I'm anticipating through the vibes that it could be at least a 4.5 star. At the lowest, I think a 4 star. We will see. It could even be, I don't think, but it could be a 5. I would be very surprised if it raises to a 5, because I do think that there are some weird word choices with the writing style, and that's okay. It's not perfect, but the vibes are pretty much immaculate, so I'm loving it so far. I will let you know, once I'm done, what the final rating will be, and if I'm overall satisfied, or whatevs. Alright, so quickly, movie update. Paul and I just watched Vicious Fun. It was freaking a vicious good time, a vicious fun time, whatevs. It was amazing. I loved it. One of my favorite movies I watched this month. Also, I watched with my Patreons recently Troll, the first Troll. That was super weird. More fantasy than horror, but still a lot of fun. I also watched Brain Scan with my Patreon members, and that was a blast. I thought it was weird. And the villain guy who comes out of this video game, and this video game kind of almost merges with reality, and you don't know what's real and what's the game. And the guy who comes out of the game, he is like the best part of the movie. I loved him. I was like, oh, what a great character. And a lot of people in my Patreon channel agreed with me. So I loved that. That was really interesting. And also, we watched The Video Dead, which was really bad. So I'm a little behind on movie watching, but overall, it's been very successful so far. And I think I'm on a good track to finish, you know, my movie marathon, as long as I kind of up my movie watching towards the end of the month, really the weekend before Halloween and into Halloween, which I plan to do anyway, because I've got a lot of specific Halloween-y vibe movies that I'm trying to save till closer to Halloween, so it'll all even out by that time. But the reading for this third vlog is going the best out of all the reading vlogs, in my opinion, so far, because we've got a 5-star read with Edenville, we've got a potential 4 or 4.5 star read with Red Harvest, and I'm just freaking loving the vibes of all this Halloween-y goodness that I am consuming with my books, consuming with my movies, heck yes, and we just finished off our last pieces of a pumpkin dump cake, which I don't even know if I filmed because we just kept eating it, and I didn't film it, whatevs. It is what it is. Alright guys, I will check in with you guys when I finish Red Harvest, let you know what I think of it, and also I will take you on any last-minute adventures, which probably won't be much of an adventure, but whatever. I'll take you along with me for whatever else I do in this one last day that's left before the start of the 4th weekend. So stay tuned, and I will see you soon. laughing. I've said hello like 3 times, and each time it sounds wrong and I start laughing. Anyway, I'm here to close out the vlog. I'm disheveled as hell, but you know what? At least I acknowledge the disheveledness. I say, yo, I'm disheveled. I know it. You don't have to tell me. I'm just gonna film this anyway, because you know what? Whatevs. We're here. I can do whatever I want. I'm an adult. Also, I'm wearing a pinhead shirt. Oh. No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. That sounds nothing like him. I'm hyper. I ran earlier. Maybe that's why. It is the first day of the 4th weekend, but I'm here to close out the 3rd weekend / week vlog because I've been extending them past the weekend each week. So the vlogs stay in a weekend vlog. No, they've been going way past. It's alright. Oh, look at him. We'll tear your soul apart. That's so dumb. Alright, anyway, I'm here to check in. I wanted to show you I got more cards. One's from my friend Lauren, and I actually did film the envelope, the back of the envelope, without showing her address. I wanted to captured the stickers on it, so I was like whatevs. So I got a card from Lauren, I got a card from my friend Daisy, and I also got a card from my friend Robbie, so thank you so much. I will show you guys. So this is the one from Lauren. When creatures come crawling out into the night, and the moon shines down with an eerie light, and shadowy shapes appear left and right, you know it's Halloween. Happy haunting. And she put all kinds of stickers, and people keep calling me the Queen of Corn, or Queen Corn, or Corn Queen. It's crazy. Anyway, look at all this beautiful message here. It made me tear up, and I was like, thank God I'm not freaking filming this again. People are gonna think I'm like, all I do is cry when I open stuff, which is kind of true. Anyway, I like cried at Crystal and Amy's gifts and card. I freaking teared up as this one, because this one's so sweet, you don't even know. Lauren is one of the most empathetic people that I have ever met, and I think she's just one of the most kind-hearted people that I've ever met as well. But on top of that, she's so very talented, and her channel is super underrated. So please, 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 if you're not already subscribed to her, please go and subscribe to her channel. Her and every single other person I mentioned who has a booktube channel will be linked below. I really think that anybody I ever mention and ask you to go please subscribe, please do. It's worth it. It comes from a place of sincerity, and I really think that they deserve more subscribers. That's why I always make a point to shout people out and also then link them below, because I think it's important for you guys to know who I watch on booktube and who I want to support on booktube, and I really want you guys to check them out too. So that goes for Lauren as well. As I said, she has such an intelligent way of speaking about books she reads. It's kind of amazing. She makes you think even harder about the books you read, and almost it makes you like the books more because she makes you really, really think about it. My friend Christine, her channel's amazing too, by the way, Secrets Read. She also mentioned Lauren recently and said the same thing, like that she makes you really, really think about things on a deeper level. So thank you so much, Lauren. She also sent a tarot card, much like Amy did. This one's the Tower, and wait, it's not focusing. Hold on, sorry. Here we go. This one's the Tower, and I looked up the meaning, and it means that, like, you know, I might be going through some change. I think. I would really love Amy to interpret it for me. Amy is the best when it comes to interpreting tarot cards. Like, tell me what it means, Amy. Tell me what it means. Also got stickers. It's a boo and a wand. And a rat / a mouse. I wouldn't mind having a pet rat, but, you know, I had pet mice. So, my loyalties lie for the mice. Also, she gave me these. Look at these cute little cards. Eddie Munson and Stranger Things. I'm gonna put these on my bookshelf, so that'll be awesome. Alright, so that's the stuff from Lauren. And let's see. Oh, actually, let me just show you one more time what her envelope on the back looked like. Look at how cute. Alright, so that's the envelope from her. Here's what I got from my friend Robbie. Look at this nice vintage looking witch. My Patreon members and I all did like a card exchange where we all sent cards to whoever sent their address on this little tab on our Discord. And it's one of the best ideas ever. One of my Patreon members and I kind of discussed it like in a live stream, and then we all just decided to do it, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience getting these cards for Halloween. When you're an adult, you don't get like, you know, too many excuses to get cards, so it's kind of nice to have this excuse and to send cards to people too. Although frickin' my my mailbox express is still messed up, so I still have packages to send out. So I am so sorry to those of you who have not received anything from me. It is because of the freaking mailbox place. I'm gonna try one more time next week, and then I might have to bite the bullet and go to the actual post office, which is very, very sad. I don't want to go! Anyway, we'll see. I will go if I must. So to get back to this, let me read you what it says. And on the back, he also calls me Queen Corn. I was like, why is everyone calling me Queen Corn? Lots of people say that in our live streams. It makes me very happy. All Halloween, when the world is wrapped in slumber and the moon is sailing high, if you peep between the curtains, you'll see witches riding by. And I creep and peep. I always am talking about like, yo, I'm creeping and peeping. So like this is a perfect card because it kind of says, you know, when you peep behind the curtain, that's me creeping and peeping behind the curtain at those witches. Anyway, it's so cute. And on the back, he does have stickers. Thank you, Robbie. I really love it. I really love it so much. Alright, and last but certainly not least, one of my favorite people. I just adore her, and she actually reads vintage horror. She's just such a fabulous person. Daisy! Daisy sent me a card, and this one has like a vintage look to it too. So vintage cards this year, or vintage looking cards, and I really love that. And look at these cute little freaking stickers. Look, it's the pumpkin! He's smart! He's got glasses on! Love it, love it. Thank you so much, Daisy. I adore this. I really do. I have been putting up all my cards. You can't see them, but they're on my bookcase. Every single card I've gotten, it's gone on display. Like, they're somewhere on my bookcase. And that's gonna continue. No matter how many cards I get, they're gonna be displayed. And two last things to show you before I wrap up this vlog and tell you what I thought about the books is I did a coaster. I got horror character coasters, including this Jack Skellington one from The Nightmare Before Christmas. You gotta really hold it far to really see it, so I don't know if you're supposed to seal these, but I know, and I finished my big one, you do have to seal this. So I bought sealer. So all I have to do is put the sealer on, wait 30 minutes, and it should be ready to hang up eventually. Didn't it come out great? I freaking love it. It looks like a 3-tiered pumpkin snowman, but without the snow. Just with the pumpkins, whatevs. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's it for show and tell. And now to finish out the vlog with what I thought about Red Harvest by Patrick C. Green. Amazing, loved it. Like I thought, 4.5. Can't be a 5 because some of the weird word choiceage. That's a weird word choice. Anyway, I didn't absolutely love the way every single word was written and every single sentence was written. You know what I'm trying to say. I give myself a 2-star on speaking. Anyway, so the book though, the vibes were there. As I've been saying this whole vlog, it was just perfect for Halloween vibes. It was a trashy time, but it was a trashy good time. There is a lot of gore, but it's not an extreme book. So it actually has low ratings on Goodreads, and I was wondering why, and I read Cameron's review, and Cameron is the one who suggested I read it. And he kind of summed it up perfectly. He says, if people are picking this up thinking it's going to be like a slow burn, kind of sophisticated read, then they're wrong. So if you go in knowing that it's all about the Halloween vibes and kind of trashy slashery goodness with some supernatural elements thrown in, then I think you won't be disappointed. So if you know what to expect and you're not expecting Shakespeare or like Ray Bradbury, which of course if you read Ray Bradbury you will get autumn vibes, but you won't get the trashy element and you won't get the gore. But yeah, I guess people who may have read this before me and rated this before me didn't expect what it was, which is kind of, it's got some slasher stuff, it's got some really great moments of gore, but when it boils down to it, basically it's going to put you in the mood for Halloween. So if you don't mind those kind of elements, I would check it out, but look up trigger warnings because there is this particular scene which is very, very hard to read that alludes to child abuse, essentially, so that is a really big part of the story in a way, so it's hard to read, it's very uncomfortable, so I would look up trigger warning specifically, but also if you know that that's going to make it hard for you to read, then I would just avoid this book. But if you're looking for the vibes, you don't mind some slashing and you don't mind that one thing that I mentioned that could be a trigger for some people, then I would check it out. I am so glad I checked it out. One of my favorite reads of the month, that and of course Edenville, which I read for this vlog as well, and also before this vlog, in a previous vlog, I read Slade House. I would think that those are my favorite reads of the month so far. I also really enjoyed the graphic novel, the complete series of The Autonomal. So those are the most fun reads of the month, but the most Halloween-y read, hands down, would be Red Harvest, and then second would be the Autumnal. But Red Harvest had lots of specific mentions of Halloween specifically. So yes, yes, yes! Alright guys, enough of this long-winded clip. It's time to close out this vlog. Thank you so much, as usual, for not only watching my video, but for putting up with me being so disheveled and not judging me too harshly. Because I know if you're here and you watch this long, then you probably don't care. You're all good. You don't care what my hair looks like. So thank you so much. I appreciate that because I'm not one to put on makeup sometimes just to film. Sometimes I just gotta get shit done, and today is one of those days. And I am leaving town tomorrow, so my 4th vlog is going to start today, and it's gonna go through the weekend, which I'll be out of town and doing a whole bunch of fall things, so I'm so excited. Alright guys, so thanks once again for watching, and for this time, that is it for me. Till next time guys, you know what you can do. Keep on killing it. Bye guys!